Hello and welcome to the round 5 of Martian Enterprise Tournament. We
Did you
have
forget the name of your own tournament?
Offer Trading Company,
Yep.
we have Space Research Federation, Cordaris Peasant, and Crook Brother 4, aka Ninja. And I am Lahi. Casting with me is Trad Penguin. What do you think about this map?
I think there's a lot of salt in the northeast corner, and that some of these salt tiles have water on them. That means if you're a scientist and you place a farm there, you get free salted farms.
I love doing that.
And that really appeals to me. I mean, not right now, of course. Food is $30, but I don't know, that just feels so good.
Peasant found it with 24k debt on iron and uranium fuel. What do you think?
I am not a fan of that at all because there are pirates, so you can't really go easily remotely water. I mean, there's water below him, but yeah, this is not the way you want to do it as a scientist. You usually need adjacent water or ice so you can build those nice farms and reactors. And I mean, you could found here. It's not an auto lose, but it's definitely not a first found. That's what I think about that.
Yeah. We have 2 nomads and one robot. Cordaris has found it on a silicon patch and inside a crater. I think I would have preferred to see the second HQ on crater would be on aluminum water field a bit north to that, because there's salt, there's water, there's aluminum, it's almost all you need for HQ until HQ4 or so. And Crook Brother 4 or Ninja has found it on the silicon and double aluminum. I like this because aluminum is expensive right now. It's going to make good money. We provide resources for buying electronics for upgrade.
Yeah. And yeah, so what we should have noted is that this is a power colony and power started double. Maybe we did, I can't remember at this point. What this means is you can easily go HQ to nuclear plants and make a ton of money.
What do you think?
See if anyone has that in mind.
What do you think about BBA or Space Visit Federations found?
I see. So what's lacking, of course, is easy access to water, but this could be a decent way to get an early start going, because he crushes aluminum, mines a lot of aluminum, sets it down, gets what he needs. But where to go from there, I'm not really sure. It's difficult with water.
Yeah, the start was good, but I think I would have preferred to go a bit to the west so that I have adjacency to those silicon. But it's not so far away.
Sure. That's good. Yeah. Although that would make it difficult to get the reward, maybe. It's still difficult. The way he has it. But yeah, we see some kind of colony explosion, which means power is even higher now. And Crook Brother 4 or Ninja, what do you think we should call him?
Ninja or
Ninja.
It's easier to read.
Yeah, okay. Ninja is first into power here. He has 2 solar panels down and already gooned 2. Very, very nice play, in my opinion. Although 2 solar panels mightn't be the volume you're looking for here, but he will make power money out of this. Peasant also chasing it, but he found it with debt, so even though he has 2 nuclear plants on his way, that's not really going to be great, because you first have to pay for that debt you acquired by founding early.
I think Peasant would have been in a more okay spot if he found it with no debt. I don't think people would have contested this spot, so you can wait a bit more for that. And Peasant would have gotten power money soon.
Absolutely.
So
basically said going to the double nuclear 2, he should also be a contender for power money really, really soon.
So people asked about what salt does. Would you explain us what salt does? They asked if it boosts water pump. What does it do?
So when you place either a greenhouse farm or a glass kiln there, something happens. If you don't do that, nothing happens. So both greenhouse farms and Glasskins get a 50% efficiency bonus. And efficiency means you take the same input but get 50% more output, which is really, really nice. And what I pointed out when we were founding is that there's salt and water tiles. That just means that a scientist can place a farm there and get both these super efficient farms and have the input for free. But yeah, just a regular water pump does not do anything special. Does that clear it up?
Yeah, I like your explanation.
Awesome. And we see. Have you seen Power Money yet? Ninja just paid off his debt right there.
Yeah.
I might have liked to see in one more solar panel from him.
Space Wizard almost got the Power Money, but it was EMP, then EMP'd again, and Space Wizard could not get the Power Money.
Yeah, so close. But Ninja, I'm sorry. Ninja racing through the upgrades now. First to HQ4. Meanwhile, his other Nomad brother is going for some patents. And I'm not sure what he's after. He hasn't quite decided yet. He's building at a colony. What do you think he's looking for here?
As a Nomad player does not have a lot of claims to work with, so I like patents that saves claim usages. Nanotechnology saves on silicon cores, liquid battery saves on solar condensers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Teleportation saves on fuel, but it's not necessary.
Maybe wanted perpetual motion, but it's now a auction.
Not
no, he's going for energy vault.
Congratulations.
And Space Wizard takes the perpetual motion for 24k. That's really cheap, I think. That's a nice search. And by the way, Peasant did pay off all his debt eventually. Which just means if he found it a bit later, he would have 20k more money now, which would be so good.
We saw a dynamite attack on Ninja by Cordarus. What do you think about this attack?
That is an attack on a greenhouse farm that, as I check it out, is already repaired. So basically, you don't want to dynamite a building that's next to someone's HQ, because they will repair it instantly. If it's far away, you have to wait for its really slow repair bot, which can be useful. So the only reason to do it next to someone's HQ is if it's an expensive building to repair, and farms are not expensive to repair. So basically, that did almost nothing at all. If you compare that to hitting a patent lab at the colony, that's much better, because they cost like 20k. Let me verify this before I talk. No, they cost 12k to build, so 6k to repair, but also it's far away. So you delay both by the repair time and the flying time of the repair drone. So like you delay patents by a minute and force them to spend more money.
Yeah.
So that would be a much better target. And yeah, of course, speaking of that, Ninja has a patent lab at the colony and going after nanotech. What I would like to see from anyone is liquid batteries, especially since they already have solar panels up. I love solar panels with liquid batteries.
Peasant is building an patent lab and trying to go for teleportation, and they just got the nanotechnology, and the Cordarus interestingly went full nuclear engine. What do you think about this?
Well, is he shipping anything? In general, I think it's a really weak patent. I would much rather get teleportation if it's available.
Yeah.
It's like engine, but it's like the teleportation light nuclear engine. You also actually need to have a solid source of uranium to use something.
Problem is Cordarus does not have a lot of uranium to work with.
Yeah. And speaking of problems for Cordarus, none of his buildings are doing anything at all, because he has to buy the inputs and he has $8. So his camps have been off for like a minute at this point.
Yeah.
Now he finally sold something down so they can work again. The way to make sure this doesn't happen can be to auto sell what you're making. So as long as the building is making a profit, it will never shut down in that fashion. So Peasant will secure teleportation, very nice. Crook Brothers patent lab did get blown up, he has to repair it, like we talked about before, but he did secure nanotech before that.
Yeah.
And Space Wizard is HQ2. What's happening here?
They
I
were,
guess, yeah, the electronics price kind of exploded, and he was all in on that
and
power money.
they got shut down a lot when the power money was about to pull its weight. So they stalled out a bit. It's unfortunate.
At this point, you can just put down like a naked chem refinery and buy the fuel and carbon, I think.
Yeah.
Try to get HQ free and then get carbon. Is there carbon? Yeah, there's carbon.
Or make electronics.
Yeah. That's a good idea, because you get that adjacency from the aluminum mine. Oh, that's what he's doing. Awesome. So we should hit HQ free pretty soon. Now Kodaris going after transparent aluminum. And was this hacker ray an auction? Oh no, he has a hacker ray. He's not using it, and he gets to HQ5 there. Looking pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
Considering he went a minute without using his chem refineries, but once they are running, they're making really good money.
Now Kodaru's buildings are making good profit. I would like to see more optimization, and Kodarus is moving into optimization center. It's going to do great for improving those production, and onward prices are not falling down. They have been rising, and they will rise for the time being. Meanwhile, Peasant seems to be stuck in HQ3, while Nomads has been racing past to HQ5. Does have the upgrade now, though.
Yeah. I wonder if he's disappointed that Cordaris took... Oh, he returned it. Cordaris had 2 solar panels on the water tiles south of Peasant. It's completely blocking Peasant from using them. Although now he has returned them, so Peasant is free to take them again.
Yeah.
He'll probably do that with these claims.
Yeah, Peasant will...
Actually, no, he should take the farms northeast that I talked about in founding. They have triangular farms there, and you're making so much money. I doubt you saw that, though.
Yeah, that is a good move to make. It's far away, but you're not going to transition this, and unless people blow it up, which can happen, it's going to stay there and make good money.
Yeah, and Ninja found a player who cannot defend himself, going for a majority buyout.
Interesting move. So there's pros and cons of pulling this majority buyout. Pro is that Visa Federation could not defend themselves, so Ninja will get cheap 6 stocks. The con is that they're at HQ3. It's going to take very long time for them to start paying off, because as soon as this sub gets enough money to upgrade, they will upgrade, and they will start not giving money again. So I think what Ninja could have done was, instead of going to B-Bear, Space Visa Federation, they could have gone for Peasant. Peasant was a scientific HQ with teleportation, so they have great potentials.
Yeah, absolutely. Missed opportunity there, but still better than nothing, I think.
Yeah, it's an okay investment.
Yeah. So let's see, Peasant went for a triangle of camps. Oh, what? But only 2 of them are on carbon. The third one is outside carbon. So if you hold X, you can see the one who doesn't get free carbon making half of the other. I would much rather just see a line here.
Yeah. Unless Peasant goes for something like slant drilling. But it doesn't seem like Peasant is interested in it.
No, he did scrap the pattern lab, and he's now going triple farms, which, even though it wasn't on the salt, will still be... Wait, it's the same thing here.
Yeah.
2 of them are on water, 1 is not. I'm not sure what's going on.
This is calling for slant
that one
drilling.
will hurt him a lot, because water costs 230.
Yeah. Peasant could have chosen to go to triple farm here. I think Peasant missed that because Godars was blocking it before.
Maybe.
And we see an offer market now. What do you think about this?
This is the worst offer market I've ever seen in my entire life. No, but yeah, it's not good at all, because if you just optimize the made stuff on world, you will make so much more money. And An off-road market is usually used when the on-road markets are not making much. You have to go off-road.
Yeah.
There's no need at all to go off-road here. You'll make a ton of money. You're, in fact, almost halfway to buying someone before this. And Ninja is also doing it. What? Okay, so what these people need to do is optimize water, first of all, and sell down water. And optimize glass, make glass kilns, optimize chems, make chem refineries. There's so much you can do on there to make money.
Yeah.
Off-road is a big mistake.
And another problem of an off-road market is that right now in current configuration it does not make much profit, and other problem is that it is a very expensive building and you don't want to pay repair for this. Yeah. And dynamite is being a 6K, it's very dangerous to put on off-road and make it exposed.
Yeah. So Cororis has the off-road at the colony. It's not gunning it, it's not launching with it. And also all his buildings are off again because he has zero money. So he has the setup to make really nice amounts of money, but he's making some poor decisions here at the end of the game.
So
meanwhile, I like Ninja's situation better because he secures his own stock.
Yeah.
And his where is his? I shouldn't say this before I see where he's open. Oh, it's also at the colony, but at least it's good, right? I have no idea why it's at the colony. For the 15% bonus. Oh, I don't know. At least it's good. That's something.
Yeah.
It's not great because there's spies, there's network viruses, there's slowdown strikes. There's still a lot of tools that can deal with this. And of course, I don't like the idea of offers at all. So yeah. Let's see, we have some optimizations up from Peasant. I think Peasant might have a shot in this game.
Yeah.
He's an HQ behind, he's behind in money, but at least he has a more solid strategy, I think, than others. He's going for Slant really now to fix his refinery and farm. He's optimizing correct markets. He will start to get some solid amount of money real soon.
I think if Ninja and Cordaris get fixated in fighting against each other, it can give Peasant time to come back. With because Peasant has been running optimizations, and
what I like to see is to buy HQ5 and then buy stock into Space Wizard. It's actually really profitable.
Yeah.
Although, right now it turned to 0, but before he upgraded, it was profitable.
By the way, do you remember B-Bear's award status? I think they cannot get the award because he had 6 tiles.
I did not check, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think
probably not, but
yeah.
I'll write it down there. We should check the replay.
Alright.
So, okay, Cordarsi started launching, it was launching Oxygen. That's a 23k profit. Just terrible, but yeah, like, we've talked about this already.
Yeah. Oxygen
Ninja has 400k. He should probably use this money to go on the offensive.
Oxygen launch is
buy the remaining stock in Space Wizard too. That's priority 1 for Ninja.
Oxygen launch is interesting because while Oxygen launch is often the best launch when you're first launching, because Oxygen is difficult to produce, the only way to produce it being electrolysis reactors, and it only makes 0.25 by default. So it's very difficult to sustain over markets launching Oxygen. So now it started as 30k, now it's 19k because Oxygen price has been rising.
Absolutely. And Peasant finally getting HQ5, he really needs these claims.
Yeah, he needs
some
to
reactors will make him so much
everything.
Money.
Reactors.
Glass kilns.
Oh, glass is excellent. Everything is excellent right now. You want to optimize a lot of things.
Yeah. And you're right, he definitely seems to have missed water south of him.
Well, this works too.
So, I will go triple glass. No, it's farther away.
Triple glass is excellent. I would go for this glass and aluminium combo tile, so it can be used as electronics as well.
Yeah. And this is the highest prices I've seen in a while. You can just close your eyes, pick a market, optimize it, and make a ton of money on it.
Now, Space Wizard is paying off with this enormous power commitment from Sub and making 200 per stock.
No. Yeah, he's been making a ton. I keep telling you. Let me check the stats. He's been making 160k from just having 6 stock in Space Wizard. It's really, really good. More than he invested. And Ninja has 100% of the biome to Cordaris if he wants it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow! As you saw, Peasant's money tick up like 20k a second. I'm not sure what that. Okay, now it's 5k a second. Maybe nanoed something, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think Ninja has this.
Ninja. Yeah, probably. He's sitting on a big carbon stockpile, which is working out pretty well for him.
Yeah, Peasant's way back to game would be having efficient production and blowing up these off-road markets.
Yeah. Oh, there's 2 of them now.
Because
Ninja gets to buy, which is very nice.
it depends on how players react, but if they always click repair button when this blows up, then it will drain their money and buy time to Peasant. And that can be Peasant's way back to the game. Because repairing is going to be extremely expensive with this price silicon, glass and electronics.
Yeah. So Cordaris, the sub now does have a broken off-road market.
That's
so
a nice move.
Not quite as good as it could be. But yeah, Corp Brother just have the insane stock price advantage here. I think he'll have this.
Yeah. Stock price and the revenue. Peasant is making excellent amount of money from glass, fuel, farm. It needs water though.
Optimization routine successful.
Yeah, I think just the subsidiary income will carry Ninja to the win.
It's interesting that this water pump on Ninja's found has been struck by a lot of black market, and the diminishing returns is showing up. Now it does not really hit hard anymore.
Yeah.
Thinking machines too.
Mm-hmm. So Ninja has eggs in multiple baskets. Peasant has eggs in multiple baskets.
Yes.
Cordaris did not, I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'll prepare this. Is this a outstanding performance? I think it might be.
Ninja is bracket 1, Peasant is 2. So it should be outstanding performance.
Alright, so this will be a very, very nice score.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and try to enter this in already, so don't waste time on that.
Launch affirmative. What a payout.
Oh, Peasant bought another dynamite as Clippy ones and blows up one off-road. And we're waiting for Ninja to finish. They should not repair this off-road and get the assemble the money and press the red button. I think they should cancel this launch. They do have enough money.
Yeah.
And takes
there
it.
There we go. Ninja takes it. Very well played. Outstanding performance.